Yeah, wrestling fans. Do you realize what Paul Heyman, just what Paul Heyman is managing now? Paul Heyman has went from managing the Beast Incarnate to managing the Tribal Chief of the WWE. Yes, I am the Tribal Chief of the WWE. I'm going to spear and destroy and then leave. Right? That's what Roman Reigns does now. That's in WWE's world. Now, some wrestling fans might like that. We're going to discuss that, wrestling fans. We're going to discuss Roman Reigns as Tribal Chief, being the Tribal Chief, all that, plus so much more, right here today on this Smackdown review. Before we do that, though, every single one of you become a subscriber today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for all notifications. Go back and watch all the Backyard Beatdown content, volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4, promos for volume 5, the match coming up real soon. Stay tuned for that, and all the reviews and that kind of good stuff that's on the channel now. If you haven't done so already, what are you waiting for? Now, let's move on with Smackdown. Alright, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, and his advocate, Paul Heyman. And yes, that is what Paul Heyman's doing now, advocating for the Indian tribe, Roman Reigns. Alright, well, wrestling fans, Roman Reigns, says that he's destroying and all this different types of garbage. That's WWE's world. What I see is Brock Lesnar 2.0. That is all WWE has created. They have recreated Brock Lesnar. Now, wrestling fans, I don't mind Paul Heyman being with Roman Reigns. It's something different. It's what we've wanted, Roman Reigns being a heel. But did we really want to see Roman Reigns not in action? Some of you are going to say, what are you talking about, Webby? He was in that tag team matchup. Yeah, he was in that tag team matchup. And what did he do? Hit a spear and left. Brock Lesnar booking. Wrestling fans, that was the one problem we really had with Brock Lesnar outside of not showing the title at all on television. His matches were like bam, 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 bam. Way too short, barely on TV, we've hardly ever seen him. Wrestling fans, that's what we're getting here. Now, I like the fact that Roman Reigns can speak for himself and Paul Heyman can play this type of advocate. That's great. And all Paul Heyman has to do is say a few words about him and Roman Reigns can take care of the rest. But still, wrestling fans, give me a break. You don't have Roman Reigns come out there, have him actually wrestle. And in Clash of Champions, do not have Jey Uso go out there just to book this matchup as family versus family, and then have Jey Uso get crushed by the hands of the Beast 2.0. That's really what I have to say about the tag team matchup. That's what I have to say about Roman Reigns' character. That's what I have to say about everything that involves the Universal Championship right now on Smackdown. Honestly, one of the things that excited me the most, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I can, honestly, because quite frankly, Bray Wyatt is one of the most entertaining things about SmackDown. Really. And that walrus that apparently is in charge now of the Firefly Funhouse and making sure that Bray Wyatt does everything correctly and things of that nature, hey, look, that would be something else. I can't wait to see more of that. I hope they incorporate that Walrus into more storylines, telling Bray Wyatt to do stuff. You know, make it funny and that kind of stuff. Don't always just flip back and forth seeing the Fiend. You know, if the Fiend's not going to be out there winning the Universal Championship and things like that, then just have, you know, make funny skits with Bray Wyatt. You know, I enjoyed when they did that when the Firefly Funhouse first started. Alright? That's just what I think, wrestling fans, about that. Kind of enjoyed it. Or who knows? Bring the Vinnie Mac puppet back. That was my favorite. That was my favorite puppet. You know, in that matchup between John Cena and Bray Wyatt, that was my favorite one. I enjoyed his. I loved his reaction to everything that was going on in that matchup. Cracked me up. Y'all let me know what you're thinking about that in the comments below. Don't forget to go back and subscribe to the channel today. Now, wrestling fans, let's move on to Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Nikki Cross. Good storyline that they're building up to for Sasha Banks and Nikki Cross. Sasha Banks and Bayley. But you know, on the way to Sasha Banks returning, you have to make us believe in the challengers that Bayley is facing. Okay? Even though we already know what the outcome's going to be. Nikki Cross isn't going to win at Clash of Champions. So, what do? They still have Nikki Cross smiling, happy, jolly-go-lucky. I am not going to believe that Nikki Cross is going to win the Women's Championship or stand a chance on winning the Women's Championship when she's happy, smiley, jolly-go-lucky. Now, she had that kind of evil character where people still liked her. When she first came out, when she first debuted, and Sanity was there and all that stuff, then I might believe a little bit more. And who cares if it's kind of an evil Bayley, mean Bayley, taking on a mean, evil Nikki Cross. Who cares? You know, I know it's too late to change Nikki Cross's character now, you know, because you're not going to change Nikki Cross's character now, and there's only 1 week left, 2 weeks left before Clash of Champions, so it wouldn't make any sense, and you wouldn't really be able to do that. But still, wrestling fans, give me a break. You gotta get all of us wrestling fans to believe in the people that the champion is defending against. Instead of just slapping challengers on against the champions. Now, let's move on to Sami Zayn and the Intercontinental Championship. Good. I like that he's back and he's kind of playing this, I never lost the championship. Quite frankly, I'd rather see AJ Styles with the Intercontinental Championship. To be perfectly honest, I'd rather see AJ Styles right now with the IC title than Jeff Hardy. I think Jeff Hardy is in the wrong position. I think Jeff Hardy should be in the world title position. And, I mean, that's just kind of how I see it. You know, AJ Styles, IC champ, Jeff Hardy in the world title position. And I really don't know how you would book around the whole Sami Zayn situation. Quite frankly, they said that he dropped it. You know, I like the character that he's playing right now, saying that he's the real IC champion. Settle it at Clash of Champions, triple threat matchup. Have AJ Styles win. It's just the way I see it, wrestling fans. Let me know what you're thinking about in the comments below. And that really was SmackDown. There wasn't anything else that happened on this show. Not a thing. So you all let me know what you're thinking about in the comments below. Make sure you go back and do everything that I mentioned at the beginning of the review, which is become a subscriber, tune in to anything, and make sure you hit that bell so you get all notifications. And until I see you again, which will be Monday, for the Monday Night Raw review, this is Webby, and I'll catch each and every single one of you on the other side. Talk to you later.